Learning loss was a concern for school districts everywhere during the pandemic, but the Delano Union Elementary School District took a course of action that had their students achieving what other districts are still trying to do. I'm Ruby Rivera, your Delano neighborhood reporter. With students nearly matching their test scores from 2019, district officials tell me that it was more than just focusing on the academics.
When we were at the peak of the pandemic, we were actually doing calls. So all the teachers had a log and they were calling. And then after a while, we realized you can only do so much through a phone call. So then teachers were going and knocking on doors, leaving something behind, here's your homework, or even saying hi.
Data analyst for Delano Unified Elementary School District, Jose Maldonado, says making that human connection, even if it was just for a minute, makes all the difference in the way students responded to these changes. He says it also encouraged kids to be more involved in school as students were shown how invested their teachers were, in turn decreasing the students' chronic absentee rate.
We were at a high of 30%. Chronic absentee, so think about what that means. That's 10% or more of the days absent for a child, and now we're under 10% because of all the efforts.
Fourth grade teacher at Nueva Vista Elementary, Maria Ceja, says being able to put a child's emotional well-being before the lesson truly benefited kids.
If they're emotionally stable, then we can teach a lesson. We can have the best lessons ever, but if our kids are not okay emotionally, there's no point on that lesson. So one of the things that I say we did as a district, we took the kids where they were and we went ahead.
Ms. Ceja says more mental health services became a part of the district's curriculum. Students doing weekly emotional check-ins and kids who needed more assistance would show up as a red flag. Ms. Ceja says that would alert teachers, staff, and social workers to check in with that child and tend to their needs. Although this was a game changer for the district and its students, Ms. Ceja credits the children for being able to adjust to these changes.
I can understand my teacher better, and she makes the topics more understandable because last year in third grade, I did not know how to do long division, and now I mastered it.
Fourth grader Emily says although she did feel like her skills regressed during the pandemic, her teachers' patience and assistance allowed her to feel more confident in her academics. Students like Emily succeeded across the district. According to studies from the Educational Opportunity Project, it only took DUESD a year to recover from the decline in mathematics during the pandemic. A closer look at the California Assessment student performance results shows the district ELA levels at 42.55% and math at 32.66% in 2019. But in 2023, ELA levels were at 42.48% and math was at 28.85%, essentially making up for a majority of their learning loss. School officials say they believe it was not only their quick thinking at the start of the pandemic, but also the love, compassion, and patience given to students, saying now the focus is to continue this upward trend for all students. In Delano, I'm Ruby Rivera, your neighborhood reporter.